Hello guys, it's another video with Alexander and Emily. Yeah.
We are so happy to be back. Today is a new day. Happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter, guys, man.
He is risen.
Yay! I mean, yeah, how you guys enjoying your day so far? I mean, we're having a great day. We wake up so good this morning, healthy, strong, and smart.
A lot of talking, a lot of crying, a lot of everything.
Emotions all over the head. I mean, yeah,
it's
just
nice
so
day.
sentimental. So what was a lot of stuff today?
We thank God actually
for
our life, our health. Because these days as well we have been a bit sick.
Yeah, for me, I'm allergic to pollen, so I had a whole lot of reactions within the spring. So when it's about to get to spring, I start having itchy nose and itchy eyes.
The
and
weather
stuff like
is
that.
just changing. You don't even know if it's cold, if it's warm.
Yeah.
It's raining, even snowing. Like it's just all over the place. So
yeah, we're back to you guys now. Guess what? We're about to tell you a bit more about some certain stuff. I mean, I believe it will help some people out there, so you don't feel like you're weird.
no, it's just like to know us more.
Exactly.
More about our past, maybe relationship with friends, with our parents, you know, or what will we do if this happened to us.
Exactly.
Just in general, right? You should know more about us.
Yeah, so if any of these actually, I mean, relates to you, so you can take ideas and leave the comments below how you solved yours or how you passed through yours as well. So yeah, all right.
So I'm going to be reading.
Here we go.
What's your relationship with your parents like? You want to go or I should?
Okay, let me go first. At my tender age, when I was really young, I felt like I and my parents, for me, I was like I was first the last born of my parents, the last boy before we had my younger sister. So it was really like the last boy experience. Like everything you want, we give it to you. You cry to mommy and dad. Even when my elder brothers wanted something, they were like, "Go tell daddy, I'll listen to you." I mean, because you can easily break through their emotions and stuff like that. So, and as I was growing up, I mean, they gave birth to my younger sister, so the relationship derailed a little bit because they had to give my younger sister the attention they used to give to me before. So, I mean, along the line, I started derailing from the attention, so now I started seeking more love and affection from them. And I mean, I wouldn't say I seeked too long, but I later then realized that I had to grow up being my own person, and at the same time I had to still love them. At the same time I had to believe that they as well love me in the chastisement.
But did you have like good relationship? Just normal, like you feel like you could sit with them, talk anything, you know, they will always, you know, present here for you.
My dad is a bit like harsh with some certain topics, so you can't. My dad was a bit harsh with some certain topics, because I mean, well, no. Yeah, and my mom, she was literally more understanding with some certain things, because I feel maybe with me, but not with my brother, because I was able to talk to my mom about my first girlfriend. I mean, every female I date, I tell her I'm dating this girl, and she observes even up to my baby before my mom. My late mom died. I was able to tell her about my baby. So yeah, that's how close I was with my mom. I feel like my mom and I was really, really very close. Even when she had so much things to say, I feel like she says more things to me than any other person literally.
Okay. Yeah. For me, what's my relationship with my parents like? In my case, actually, it's the same. I think the relationship with my mom is stronger than what it is with my dad. Why? Growing up, my dad, he travels a lot. He used to travel a lot. Like, I think he spent maybe up to 10 years outside, not being like in the house itself. I mean, we used to still call him, receive calls from him, talk to him, but you know that's different than having the person there in your
like physically,
yeah. So even when he already came and be fully home, it was still difficult for us to have that deep like connection. But I mean, he's still my dad. I love him over everything.
Of course.
So yeah, and well, with my mom, she have always been there with us since day one. It's not that I tell her everything, but she know a lot of things also about me that maybe only she and my best friend will know, or maybe Alice. So she's like one of those persons that I can confident in and tell her, everything, and she will tell me as it is. And I'm grateful for that. I think it's very important to have a relationship with your parents, either your mom or your dad.
One of them has to be like really.
For girls, they always say that it's better if they have a good relationship with their dad.
No, like it's not that it's better. I feel like for girls, it's more easier for them to have a very good relationship with your dad, and for guys, it's more easier for them to have a very good relationship with their mom. So
No, with me, so the contrary. It's more with my mom, and more because my dad, he don't like all the social media, even WhatsApp, all these things, he don't like it. So if you want to have like a relationship with him, you need to be like there present.
Like,
and by I'm far away, there is no way that it can happen. But yeah, we still thank God for our parents, no matter what.
Yeah, they're the best in the way. So yeah.
Next question.
Hit it.
Do you want to be more like or less like your parents? More like them or less?
Or less like your parents. I'd say for me, like every human being try to aspire higher than a certain stage they were made to believe it was the highest stage, because we're meant to feel this pride of achievement. So that was then the point that I'd say, if your parents, you see, growing up for me, if you're growing up to see my parents in the stage I saw them, not that it was bad, but I could realize.
As a couple, you mean?
As a couple.
Personal one, like.
Yeah, as a couple, not that it was bad, but I would say like I want to be more better than them, because the point whereby you realize you are able to understand that your parents made some mistakes, and you realize the mistakes and you learn from it and make yourself better. You become a better person. I mean, that's the point of having a parent or having someone ahead of you to teach you how life is. So yeah, I want to be more better than my parents. I want to be more.
Same with me. I mean, before I always used to say like, oh, my mom is my mentor, this, that, but at the end of the day, you always want to have more than them, be better than them in every aspect.
Exactly.
I mean, they did well raising up kids, raising us up.
Yeah, and I feel like it's every dream for a parent to pray like my child should be more better than I am. I mean, every parent wants that. So yeah.
Great. Good. So this one now is different.
So guys, before we proceed, so you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the comment button, hit the share
Like
button,
below.
subscribe to our channel.
Share.
I mean, you know what to do. Write us personal message on Instagram if you want to hear something, if you want us to tell you something, or if you want to contribute to what you see us doing. You know you are our best family, and we can exist without you guys. So keep on liking our videos because it helps our YouTube channel to grow more faster, and also
True.
subscribe. We love you.
Next, it says, tell me the story of your first love.
Yeah, okay, for me, I don't know if I was truly in love at that time, but I had a girl in my life. I met her in the church. I was
You met girls in church. I think it's normal though.
It's not a bad thing, literally. So I met her in the church, and I was literally, I would say below 10 years old.
How can someone love at 10 years? No, that's not.
I don't know if it was a fling or
That's
it
not
was.
first love, babe. Come on.
I don't really know per se because I don't know what to say.
Guys,
But
comment
I
down
feel
below. What is the right age to fall in love? I mean, 10 years. Wait, 10 years, you don't even, you still pee sometimes on the bed. At 10 years old, people still pee on the bed.
Oh man, she got me there. So for the love I said I felt like I had when I was young, it was I was below 6. I was doing this ring bearer and this little bridesmaid for a wedding, and I saw the girl. She was supposed to be young bride, you know. You know the interesting story, isn't it? So she was supposed to be the young bride, and I was so like, wow, she looked pretty. I remember when we were going home that day, I was telling my siblings how, man, the girl was so nice and she was so caring and she was just there. We were working together, we looked so cozy together and stuff like that. Yeah, and late I felt like I had that feeling for her, that space in my heart for her, maybe because it was one of my first
I think that's
and stuff like that.
Oh, who knows? Maybe it is.
Yeah, why I feel like it's a lot stronger. I had that feeling for her or that thing for her, even till when we grew older.
Okay.
Because 4 years along the line, when I met her, it was still this. I mean, the affection was there. When we grew older, it was still there. I mean, it was.
Okay,
it was
this story.
Sorry, guys.
Morocco.
Yeah. So for your first love.
Yeah, for my first love, sorry, I think I was young, but not 10 years old. Maybe what, 13? Then what is the difference of 10 and 13 years old?
I mean, you see, almost teenager.
Yeah,
Almost teenager.
still small. 13 years old. If I think about it now, I'm like, what the heck was I even thinking? Because you are still young, you're small, so. But yeah, I remember that time my mom used to say that, oh, you guys are cousins. I mean, in my island, everyone is family. Everyone is cousin. So I was just like, really? I didn't really pay attention to her. But my mama used to be like,
So
you guys are cousins.
do I have to watch your cousins literally right now that comes around you? So if you,
Of course not.
I have to be careful. So
What
the
she
cousin
meant
side, I
is
have
that,
to be careful with you guys.
like cousins from maybe far away, you know? Far, like not that close cousin, that's what she said.
I get it.
But yeah, I think maybe that I did love him. Maybe he was the first one that I was like attractive to as an opposite sex, you know? So, yeah. Man, actually he died already. He passed away. It's sad.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. If you could make money doing anything in the world, what would you do?
If I could make money doing anything in the world,
What would you do?
oh,
Anything.
I'll do YouTube. I'll do YouTube, or okay, let me have a second option. Maybe I'll.
I don't know.
I'll
This
just-
question is tricky.
I'll just have fun. I mean, having fun and making money is the best thing.
Yeah,
Literally, it boils down to holding the camera and showing yourself having fun. So I would just have fun. I would exist, literally.
I don't know really. What will I do if I can do anything in the world?
I feel like existing, enjoy your time. Live every day to count.
I love traveling, guys. I mean, if I could make money just by traveling.
Yeah, that's why I said I would do YouTube because it has to boil down to it anyway.
Yeah, maybe. What are 5 things you couldn't live without? That you need. You know that's why you need. You cannot live without those 5 things in your life. Maybe I go first. You have been answering.
Alright, yeah, you go first.
5 things. Number 1. Guys. I think maybe only like my loved ones, family. So it will be like Alex and my family in general, which my dad, my mom, my sister, my brother, and then my best friend as well. That's already more than 5 though, because there are 6 people there.
Your loved ones, one.
Yeah, loved ones. People will be expecting material stuff. I think I can live without material stuff because even my phone, guys, I can't live without this. I feel like I can't. I have this because I need to communicate with my family home.
Okay.
Literally, I have that phone because I need to communicate.
So that means you're more like your dad, is it?
Huh?
You're more like your dad. I can live on social media.
But that's what I think. I think I can.
I mean, like father, like daughter. So
I don't need anything really.
That's 2.
How to? I only said 1 loved ones because
loved ones, and you said you can live. Oh, so you
only
don't have
loved
anything.
ones. I think I don't have anything. If I remember, I would just say.
For me, 5 things I would leave. For.
That you cannot live without.
Oh, 5 things I can't live without. First, I can't live without money. I mean, being able to spend when I need the money to spend it. That's 1. I can't live without you, which is my bae, and because you're my family, so I can't live without you and my loved ones as well. Yeah, and I can't live without. I can't live without. What would I say? This is a very interesting question, though.
I know.
I mean, I can't live without.
Food! I just remember one time I said.
Exactly.
I cannot live without food, guys.
I can't live without food, that's true.
I can't. I love
I mean, everybody got eat. If you don't eat, how would you survive, literally? So
you can stay like at least 2 days maybe without eating. You would be okay.
But,
you won't die.
You would be like
weak.
Very weak, yeah. I can't live without food.
Have you ever hurt someone and deeply regretted it? Did you ever make amends? If I ever hurt someone, wow, I think I did.
You did hurt someone?
I feel like, if I think about it, I feel like I did. And if I ever made amends, I think no, not really. I mean, I continue to talk normal with the person. And was like, maybe I did say like, oh, I'm sorry if I ever hurt you, but I then maybe think that the words I used wasn't really deep truth, like from my heart, you know. It's a way that maybe people give you everything. I'll do everything for you, but in the moment you didn't see like that. Instead, the person also hurted me though, but you don't have to look at it in that way. That's the problem with God as well. But me, I'm saying it like they give you everything, they do everything for you, but you didn't see in that moment like was necessary. You be like, I'm not asking you to do those things. So instead, you were just like, shoop, go, like go away, like. And then after, like when you look at it, it's like I did wrong, you know. That's not a way to treat someone.
Really, question again for me. If I've ever hurt someone.
Have you ever hurt someone and deeply regretted it? Did you ever make amends?
For me, I feel like yes, I'm passionate and sensible to feelings. So if I ever hurt somebody, I firstly try to understand the state of the heart. If I was wrong, I sincerely apologize. And I had this argument.
In the moment or after?
No, I mean if I go through with the situation and I said, okay, I'm the wrong person, then I sincerely apologize because I think someone, if not my dad,
Sure.
of course.
Are you sure?
I think my dad said something like he said, apologizing doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're the stronger person. For you to accept the
I read
fact.
something like that today.
For you to accept the fact that you were wrong means you are strong. So because most people do not accept they are wrong, so you accepting you're wrong.
Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore.
Yeah, so I mean, I tend to apologize and leave above the situation, and then I just, if you do not accept my apology, I just ignore. But my major point is I apologized to you sincerely from my heart on how I did hurt you. So if you do not accept it, it's on your own plate at that time. Yeah.
True. So guys, I think this is it for today, part 1. We will try and make a part 2 because I'm really enjoying these questions.
Exactly.
So just wait for part 2 of these same questions. Thank you guys for the support. Please remember to like,
subscribe, comment,
and
share.
Share
Share this video.
Okay guys.
Alright guys, see you, bye.